Luke Sheridan, your thoughts after that defeat?
I suppose referee just disappointed. I suppose it was a tough old day out there with conditions, and it was wet ball, sloppy play. The quality wasn't always going to be massive standard, but I suppose just had to play 15 on 15, and we just came out the wrong side of it, very narrow in the end. So I'm just very disappointed.
There was never really much in the game. A point or two is all that separated the teams the whole way through the game, really.
Yeah.
Fine penalty save though. Disappointed that you don't get to celebrate a win after pulling that off, because it looked at that point that you might have had the momentum.
We did, and I thought that we were playing really well, and we started the second half well, and we just never got going. And the penalty, it was great to save it, and then you'd be thinking then we could kick on, but it just never worked for us in the second half, and we just never got going. And we've some great players there around the pitch, but just today it just wasn't our day. And like you said, it was always going to be nip and tuck. It was always going to be tight, point or two in it. But it was just Cloone that came out the better side, and fair play to them.
You talk about great players. There was some fairly experienced players on that junior team from Manor Hamilton today. Some lads who would have featured in the senior championship heavily over the summer. Must be great at this level to have those lads to call on.
Absolutely, yeah. And sure, I'm still only young. I'm only 23, and I'm still relatively new to the senior team. And to have them boys around you, like the McDonald brothers, and boys like that, James Rooney, like lads that are seasoned senior players, like they're the lads you look up to, and they're your role models when you're out there. So it's great to play with them in junior, and then kick on and try and break into the senior team then.
What's next for the club? Obviously, just the women in action now at this stage.
That's right, yeah. Well, that's brilliant for the club today. It was fantastic, and I'm over the moon for them. So we can't be too down in the dumps after that today because of the girls. So we're all cheering them on now for next weekend.
Well, listen, well done today. A great save, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the result at the end.
What can you do? Thanks for having me. Cheers.